What is up, everybody? And basically, I just thought I'd talk about something that's been trending, or rather, something that affects YouTube as a platform. Now, today being the 17th of January, YouTube decided to change some of its goalposts in the YouTube Partner Program. And as they stand now, it's pretty much hard. Like it's hard enough for YouTubers, like small YouTubers like myself, you know, to grow and to get a name for themselves. You put so much effort into content that you don't seem to get recognized by a wider audience. Your videos don't get pushed out to the recommended section, or just that kind of stuff in general. I mean, they changed to the YouTube algorithm back in the last year, I think it was. That was very, very sudden, but kind of understood why they did it. Now, I'm not. Yes, I suppose I am jumping on the bandwagon here, and I have been doing a lot of research into this. But I got this email today. And basically, today, it basically says, we'll read it together. Today we are announcing changes to the YouTube Partner Program, YPP. While our goal remains to keep the YPP open to as many channels as possible, we recognise we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. Basically what that's saying is more safeguards. Now, we all know that there's only one, well, not only one, but there's at least one big YouTuber out there right now that is to blame for this. I'm not going to name them. Not going to name them. But I'm just saying that there is quite a few YouTubers out there that have, done some questionable things. And they've prompted this change from YouTube. Now, YouTube have decided to pull a meeting together of their, think tank. I said, well, I think they have a think tank, but let's just call it a think tank. And, they've decided, okay, so these YouTubers have done something bad. What can we do to change that? I know. Let's make it difficult for smaller YouTubers. Boom. Brilliant idea. Fucking useless. Like, this is my personal opinion, and yes, everyone's entitled to their opinion, so, say what you want, this is just me venting, this is me letting off some steam about this, because me personally, I feel like I've been slapped across the face here. I've created content for you guys for 2.5 years. Yes, I've took a break for a few months here and there, but it's been 2.5 years since I started this channel, and from day one to today, I have not changed in how I've created content. I've put every bit of effort I can into my content. I've edited, I record, I edit, I stream, I do everything I can, to try and get my name out there, to try and, grow the channel into something bigger than it is, because this is a hobby for me right now. But my dream is to turn this channel into something a lot bigger. And I feel like this change to these goalposts is just sort of giving me a kick in the teeth, a slap across the face, a kick in the balls. That's what it feels like. I mean, it says in the email again, what's changing? Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel, Talonflame HD, is no longer eligible for monetization because it does not meet the new threshold of 4,000 views of watch time within the past 12 months or 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February the 20th, 2018, unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days. So basically what it's saying is, you have 30 days to reach 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of view time. There is no way on this fucking planet that smaller YouTubers are doing that. Smaller YouTubers don't do it for the money anyway. I don't do it for the money. I do it because I love making videos, I love entertaining you guys, and that's basically why I do it. It's a hobby. I find this extremely fun. I like playing games. I like sharing my experiences on the internet. That is basically the bottom line of my channel. You guys, I get, on average, let's say 20 views a video. That's, to me, those 20 people that watched my video, thank you so very much, because that, to me, it means everything. that people are enjoying my content, that people are watching what I create, and it basically says to me that not all of my efforts are going to waste. Now, I've been at this for 2.5 years, and I'm seeing a lot of other small YouTubers having the same problem. I mean, if I was to go on to Twitter now, which I will in a minute, you know, I will show you guys that. But as a thing now, it's, you know, it's a case of one or two big YouTubers out there do something bad, YouTube decides to punish the small ones. That's what it seems like. That's the message that comes across. It's not, you know, YouTube doesn't seem to care about the smaller YouTubers. It's all, oh, you know, big YouTuber does something bad, you know, we'll slap them across the back of the hand. No. Fucking no. If they break your guidelines and terms and conditions because of whatever they've done in their content, not naming YouTubers, but if that's what they've done, you know, bollock them. Why, all of a sudden, why is smaller YouTubers having to push themselves even further, right, just to try and make a name for themselves? No, that's not how this works. You support your smaller creators, because the smaller creators, such as myself, you know, cheeky little plug, are trying to make YouTube a better and safer place, with, obviously, with the content that they create. I'm not saying that the bigger YouTubers don't, but there are some out there that just do it for the money, and you can tell by the content that they create. I'm not naming them, I'm really not, but it's as if, you know, there's not enough support out there for smaller YouTubers, and these new guidelines sort of, you know, throw that away. It's as if, you know, we're being shown the door, us being asked to leave the club. You know, we're being escorted out the club and asked to never return. But a big YouTuber does something bad, they're asked to leave the club, but they come back because they've sent out a little apology video. Like, no, that's not how this world works. You do something bad, you are bollocked for that. You know? You're reprimanded or something. But these new guidelines just sort of go, oh, it's smaller YouTubers. We don't, as long, you know, if you're not making us money, it's fine. And yes, I suppose, in a way, if we're not making YouTube money, YouTube as itself is a business. I completely understand that. But at the same time, we're not being given the support or the, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The motivation to push on. We're basically saying, oh, you know, the bar's here, right? We will push the bar even further. So while you're right next to the bar, because I've seen quite a few YouTubers, smaller YouTubers on Twitter right now, that are right next to the bar, but YouTube have gone, nope, we're moving the bar even further up, and these YouTubers that were right next to the bar have to work even fucking harder just to try and get back up to the level that they need to be. That is fucking wrong. If you want to do something about what's happening with the actual platform in terms of how degrading it's getting, in terms of all the bad content that's out there. Not naming bad YouTubers. But at the same, like, well, not bad YouTubers, but the YouTubers out there that have done bad things and they haven't been, you know, reprimanded or suspended or, you know, they've had strikes against their account. They haven't, you know, because you can tell when a YouTuber gets away with something. You know, it's a fundamental principle. And at the end of the day, I mean, this doesn't affect me because I'm not monetizing my videos anyway. But that's not the point. What I'm trying to get across is this is just making it even harder for us smaller YouTubers to try and push ourselves, like, to try and make a name for ourselves. Yes, we're going to keep pushing. Yes, we're going to keep creating content. This isn't going to stop us. But at the same time, it's more a case of, you know, do something about the ones that's actually creating the problems. Smaller YouTubers aren't the problem here. Smaller YouTubers have never been the problem. You know, we're just the little guys trying to make it up to the big leagues. That's all we're going for. It's like Accrington Stanley in League 2 of the Football League. They want to be in the Prem. That's what we are. We are Accrington Stanley, right? And these big YouTubers like Arsenal and Liverpool are in the Prem. We can't touch Liverpool and Arsenal. We want to be them. We, Accrington Stanley, want to be a Liverpool and Arsenal. But we can't. Because these YouTube guidelines just keep fucking changing. And this one especially seems to be fucking ridiculous. But I've rambled for like 10 minutes, and I don't know, this is, like I say, it's just me venting, this is just me getting everything out in the open because I want... this is really bothering me, and it shouldn't be, I know it shouldn't be, but it is, because I've put so much effort and so much work into my videos, as I do every single time, to try and entertain you guys, to try and make videos that you guys love and enjoy, and keep coming back to the channel to watch, you know. And it's getting to the stage now where I'm seriously considering, you know, drawing the line, and I shouldn't be, because, you know, like I say, this isn't going to stop me from creating content, but this is sort of like another barrier that I have to overcome. And I'm not sure if it's a barrier that I will overcome. Now, if we do, you know, pop over to Twitter, sorry, and we have a look through some of the tweets, it's like, you know, at least you'll be able to use copyrighted music. That's, I mean, that's a good point. But there's a lot of people naming YouTubers and, you know, that have done something wrong. But basically what we want to do is we want to turn our channels into something that we do full time rather than just be a hobby. And I want to do that. That is one of my dreams. I would love, you know, this is something I enjoy. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy making videos based on those games and sharing it with you guys. And that is something that I want to do full time. Now, whether or not I get there, that's, you know, that's completely a different question. That's a topic for a different time. But YouTube's core values, it's saying there, if we just, you know, where my mouse is now, one of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone with the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. But to get a thriving channel, you have to overcome these fucking guidelines and barriers. And these, it's just making it even more harder for us small YouTubers to get out there, to make it, you know? Now, one thing that has come from this, and I will actually say from this, one thing that has, you know, one positive thing that has come from this, is that the small YouTubers, like myself, are banding together. We're uniting. And it's really nice to see that. It's really exciting to see that all the small YouTubers are like, right, we're going to overcome this, we've got a plan, we're going to make a plan, we're going to try and overcome this, and, you know, that's what we're going to do. And that is, you know, basically saying, you know what, YouTube, you can do whatever you want to you, as a, like, with your guidelines. We're going to screw you over and basically do what we can to try and get there, but we're going to make it so we still have fun. And that is the right attitude. You know, as long as you're still having fun, YouTube can't take that away from you. They really can't. Now, if we just keep scrolling through, it's like, yeah, it's in the midst of recent events, YouTube decides to crack down even further on new content creators, making it harder for new channels to become a part of the YouTube Partner Program. But every major upset that alienates advertisers were made by huge channels. Exactly what I was saying. Big YouTubers, or big channels, have done wrong things to make advertisers go, whoa, hold on, we don't want to put our adverts and put our, you know, money into YouTube. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to pull away. And, you know, YouTube doesn't want that. YouTube wants all the, you know, all the ads that they can get their hands on, because that's how YouTubers make the money, through ads, you know, through ad revenue and sponsors and stuff like that. But when a major advertiser goes, no, you know what it is, no thanks, I'm going to pull my adverts out of YouTube, you know, YouTube themselves go, whoa, what do we do? And what you should do is criticize and, you know, reprimand the big channels that's actually making the problem, rather than making it harder for small channels and new content creators like myself to, you know, to get there. And that's kind of where YouTube's gone wrong here. You know, it's not a case of pushing for it. It's more a case of you're doing the wrong. You've made the wrong decision, right? You've made the wrong decision by making it harder on the smaller YouTubers, on the smaller content creators, but you're leaving the big content creators alone and letting them do their own thing. It's like, no, that's not what we're getting at. Like, you need to start cracking down on the big names that are making the fucking problems, not the small people trying to make it. We don't clickbait. We don't, you know... You get my drift. You know, I've waffled on for 15 minutes, but you guys basically get my drift, alright? You know, the YouTube partner program, it's not like I was a part of it anyway, but I've lost access, or I will eventually lose access, to all those tools that were helping me create my content. I'm now going to have to find another way of incorporating all of that into my videos. I'm very sorry, at the end of the day, if my content quality does go down. You know, I do try and make the best content I can. But at the end of the day, if, you know, I will keep pushing, I will keep making videos. This isn't going to stop us, but at the same time, I need all the support from you guys in the process. So I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who has watched my videos, who has taken time out of their day to go, you know what, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to watch a Talonflame HD video, and I'm going to have a laugh. Because that's all I want, you know, that's all I wanted for you guys. You know, you guys can come along to my channel, have a bit of a laugh, you know, that's basically what I aim for. It's entertainment through games that I like to play and what you guys want to see me play. You know, that's the way I run things, and that's the way, that's kind of my dream. I want to make it better. I want to make it grow, so I've got like a, you know, an ever-growing audience that keep coming back, keep going, you know what, this guy's hilarious, this guy's, you know, he's entertaining. He tries the best he can despite the difficulties that he has personally, and you know, now obviously through the YouTube partner program. But that's basically it. And you know, like I say, thank you to each and every one of you who subscribe to the channel and who watches my videos on a regular basis. Without you guys, I don't think I would have had the motivation to, or the reason to continue making videos despite these problems. So again, I think I'll just end it here. Like I say, I've waffled on for quite a bit, but you guys basically get my point. You know, it's not about the money, but without that incentive, you know, some smaller YouTubers do use that as an incentive. I mean, I don't. You know, I just go for the views, go for, like, not in terms of, you know, all I care about is views. I care about the audience as well. I want to know your opinion, your feedback, all that good stuff. You know, it's all about you guys giving me the feedback to improve my content. And I keep, you know, I'm watching tutorials, I'm reading tutorials, you know, on YouTube, on the internet, about new editing techniques and stuff like that. You know, trying to incorporate them into my videos and into my streams, and trying to make all the streams, especially the Fortnite ones lately, trying to get more people involved with them. And you know, that's basically what I'm aiming for. That's basically what I'm driving for. So yeah, I'll. Like I say, I will cut it here, and like I say, thank you to everybody who decided to, you know, who decides to keep coming back to the channel. So thank you so very much for watching. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and the notifications icon so you know when I release new content. You know, it'd be greatly appreciated, especially given the new rules. But yeah, if we can just keep going and try and, you know, overcome this new obstacle. You know, your support, your backing is forever appreciated, and I love each and every one of you for it. So thank you again for watching. If you're new today, like I say, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, drop a thumbs up as well, it'd be greatly appreciated. Share the video, all that good stuff. I don't know when my next video will be. No idea. I will throw this out straight away on the 17th. I'll get this edited as soon as I stop talking. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.